Welcome to the Toffee Blue, your source for all things Everton. This is the instant match reaction to Everton 5, Spurs 4. I have gone through a roller coaster of emotions there. I was feeling pretty comfortable before half time, and then Spurs scored and made it 3-2. And I just knew I was going to be on edge for the rest of the game, and I was. Right, let's just get into it. I do apologise now if I get some things wrong here, because nearly everything that can happen in a football match happened here. It was 120 minutes of football there with 9 goals, so please do bear with me. But a lot of people weren't really happy with the lineup there. I mean, James Rodriguez wasn't in the starting 11. Gomez weren't even on the bench, I don't think. So there was 2 keepers on the bench. You know, we had some youngsters and that, and it was like, no one can really change that game. But lo and behold, nature had other ideas. So let's just get into it. The first 3 minutes, Everton started woefully. I mean, also made a fantastic save to put it out for the Tottenham corner, I think. It was a great save. Sorry, no, he made a great save low down, and Lucas Moura put it wide, I think. But straight after that, Tottenham just scored, and it was Sanchez puts it in, and Everton just didn't start off from the front foot very well at all here. They just didn't look on it. We looked very static compared to Spurs. Spurs went up for it, you know, and they went 1-0 up, and rightly so, and Everton didn't really get into it till about 10 minutes into the game. And on the 16th minute, Godfrey had a lovely long ball shot that was well saved by the Tottenham keeper. And then we hit the post, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I thought it was in, you know, it took a deflection. And then Lloris, I think it was Lloris in goal for them. Yeah, it was. Got a hand to it. It was a good save, really, because it took a deflection and then he pushed it onto the post. And I thought, come on, we're getting back into it now here. And then Olsen made a few good saves. You know, he played really well tonight. Your Robin Olsen. I was about to say Jonas Olsen then. I'm thinking of Lossell. Sorry, my head is everywhere today. Robin Olsen made some great saves today in that first half. I mean, he was called upon quite a few times. And then for about 5 more minutes, he had to make more saves. I think one was straight at him, to be honest, but it was still a point-blank reaction save that he had to tip over the bar. But sorry, my arm's going everywhere. But I thought Olsen, best game he's had for Everton today. I thought he was magnificent. He really did keep us in it in the first half until we scored, which is what happened next. And then Dominic Calvert-Lewin just hit. I think Tottenham made a bad defensive error, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin pounced on it, hit it as hard as he could, and the Tottenham keeper just couldn't keep it out. It was too fast for him. It was too powerful. He just had to palm it into the net, really. And it was a great reaction from Dom. You know, Everton reacted quick there. And you know what? Soon after that, Richarlison just done it. By the way, it was man of the match tonight for me, Richarlison. Not just because he scored 2, it was everywhere. But what a goal that was. You know, I thought it was a magnificent strike. And we're 2-1 up within, what, like 2 minutes or something? 3 minutes or something like that. And then after that, Dominic Calvert-Lewin runs through, gets brought down, referee gives a penalty, and I'm like, oh my god. We haven't had the best start of the game at all, and it's 2-1, and now we've got a penalty, and Gylfi Sigurdsson does a Chelsea at home-esque penalty. It was the same type of pen where he just coolly slots it into the same corner, and we're 3-1 up, and he's just like, oh my god. Just hold on to this now, and you know what? This is why I'm feeling like this right now, because Everton, I was praying there to just go in at half time at 3-1, keep composed. That was our number 1 priority right there. Forget attacking, go in at half time at 3-1. And what happened? Tottenham scored, of course. I mean, Richie had a chance just before that as well, where the Tottenham keeper messed up. It weren't really a chance, it nearly fell to him. But Spurs score right on half time, and it's just like, oh my god, Everton. I texted my dad and just said, why did you make me support this football club? Because I couldn't believe I had to sit through another 45 minutes of being on edge. I mean, I was feeling pretty comfortable till Spurs scored right on half time there. And I was just like, oh my God, here we go again. The next 45 minutes are going to be horrible. And it weren't even 45 minutes, it was longer than that. And second half, Spurs score on the 55th minute. They've just brought Harry Kane on, I think. But they scored anyway. It wasn't Harry Kane. Corner came in. And it was sort of a tap-in, wasn't it? I mean, the defence weren't great today. Everton's defence weren't great. Mina and Keane are our best partnership, but they just looked shaky from the start there today. And it continued till about the 70th minute, where they did sharpen up a little bit. But we were everywhere today in the defence, we really were. And then the next minute, Richarlison scores, and I'm like, oh my God, we're back in it. What a lovely goal. Just timed us run perfectly, smashed the post and went in off the inside of the post. And Richarlison, like I said, was brilliant today. He really, really was. But then, sorry, I'm just trying to think of what happened. Yeah, I thought we should have had a penalty at 4-3. Richarlison looked like he was pushed over there. Now, some people might disagree with that, but I think he was definitely pushed. And it said VAR have checked this, and it only took 2 seconds or something. How can you decide that within 2 seconds? I thought it might have been a penalty myself. But then Harry Kane, of course, has to score, doesn't he? He just had to. I weren't too bothered, really, about Harry Kane coming on, because I thought we've got Dom. So, he scores all the time. But Dom, of course, did go off injured, and that is, after a big win today, a bit of a negative there. I hope he's fit in time for the derby, because we need him. But Harry Kane came on and scored, and it's 4-4. And it's just like, is this game ever gonna just end? But there was a chance there where Spurs were on the attack, and that late on in that second half, and Godfrey got back. I think, name me a faster player that we've ever had than Godfrey, because I can't think of one, I'm not gonna lie. But it did eventually finish 4-4. I thought, this is just gonna go to penalties, this, it really is. But better things turned around in our favour. And it got to extra time. Olsen had to make a save early on from Kane. But we weathered the storm a little bit for a bit. And Bernard, who came on, and you know what, a lot of people were slating Bernard early on before this chance, but he put a brilliant ball onto Keane's head late on in the second half, which Keane maybe could have done better with. But I thought Bernard was alright when he come on, and you know what? He's got us the winner there, and it was a nicely taken goal. What a lobbed over pass from Gylfi Sigurdsson, who got 3 assists today, I think, and scored a penalty, I think. What a ball that was from Gylfi Sigurdsson. Bernard, finish it, lovely finish, and it ultimately it ultimately was the deciding goal. The deciding was the word I was looking for there. Sigurdsson had a chance early on in the second half of extra time. I'm getting lost here. And Keane had another header which just went wide. But ultimately, I think Everton deserved to win this game just because they kept going. It was a very frustrating game. My heart was in my mouth for all that second half. I really was on edge. I haven't even got my breath back. I don't think it's really hit me that we're through to the next round. But we are, Everton are through, and what a game of football. I'll take 1-0 all day over that 5-4, I really will. But there we are, we're through, and just special mention to Richarlison. Thought he was magnificent tonight. Back to his old self, like he was last season and the season before. Please carry this on, Richarlison, to the next game. Because if you and Dom start scoring every week, we'll be up there, we will. We need you to chip in and help Dom out, because it is some partnership that we might have with them two up there, and Hammers to come back and everything. But we're through. When we got Spurs in a draw, I did dread it a little bit, but we're through. That's all that matters. So let's hope we can go on and win this cup now. It's been too long, and if we don't win a cup with this fella, we never will. So we've got the right man to lead us to it, haven't we? And yeah, just carry on blowing on your coffee there, Carlo. Cool as anything. Thanks so much, everyone. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to leave a comment down below, we'll try and get back to you all. Don't forget to check out the player ratings as well. Take it all easy, everyone. Thanks so much, and we'll see you later.